Welcome to AoK Championship Wrestling. We are live. We are just outside of ringside. Welcome in, everybody. Jump in here. Yeah, I have to, I caught that corner. I was trying to, I have to switch screens, and sometimes it doesn't. No, that was totally on my side, bud. That was totally on my side, man. Sometimes switching screens and I lag a little bit with my mouse. The cursor will lag or just get lost on me. But yeah, we're live. We're here. You guys are all piling the fuck in here tonight. Jesus. Lilith dropping off the old peace pipe for me. What's up, big dog? Torrance Benjamin, the AoK World Heavyweight Champion. Coyote Kid kicking things off here. Marvelous. What the? We've seen the battles between Marvelously Prestigious and the Shadow Syndicate. The Shadow Syndicate, of course, just last episode, beating the hell out of both Marvelous and Prestige with steel chairs after the match. MWA, OTM throwing it out there. Tomorrow night, Bloodsport, Coyote Kid gonna get it. Coyote Kid getting himself into. I feel like. Hold on a minute. I feel like we're missing something. That's what you need. Let's get that. That's what's going on. There's where we're at. So, guys, I want to real quick, man. I just want to apologize for being like not on my game over the past couple weeks. I'm not going to get too deep into it. My life went into all kinds of fucking spirals for the past, like, fucking month and a half. Everything is coming back solid. Everything's starting to level out. We've gotten through what I'm assuming is the worst of all of this for the shit that's going on around us. So again, just throwing it out there. If I've been anything other than what I usually am, like if I've you know what I mean, if I've hurt anybody's feelings in any of my shortness with people and shit like that, like literally there's been a million fucking things on my mind, and I do apologize if I'd ever said any of that stuff out towards you guys. So again, everything is straightening out. Everything, like I said, I'm pretty sure we're past. Got the absolute worst of it past us. And, yeah. With all the bullshit of reality out of the way, let's get back to this fucking fantastic fantasy that we call MWA, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Comprised of three small-time streamers, man. All they wanted was like-minded individuals, and by golly, not only were the three of them like-minded individuals, we built a community out of it. Myself, the Ace of Knaves Entertainment, the heart and soul of the MWA, Corner Studies, and I don't really have a nickname or a catchphrase for our beloved Pootie. I am Pootie227. The man that just kind of helped move everybody right into places. You get no apologies. It doesn't matter what you apologize. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, big dog. You guys be good. You guys be... That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just gotta level out, admit when you're wrong, admit when you did something wrong. I was just gonna say it. Roll a joint, pack a pipe, find the fire, and brothers kick back and watch Bud Marvelous get absolutely smacked the hell around this ring. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Coyote Kid. Oh, and the Kid again. Bam. Look at this. Innovative cover, not enough. Big Dog attacking. Torrance Benjamin attacking Benny Bing Bong after that hellacious match with KX. I was going to say look for an opportunity and found it, but he just took and made an opportunity. Attacking Benny Bing Bong from behind with the golden ticket. Solid with that briefcase to the back of the cranium. A Torrance the Islands. And a 1-2-3 later, the World Championship changing hands to the almighty Torrance Benny. We got some weird shit going on tonight, man. We got all kinds of big names. We got all kinds of matches tonight. We got the women's hardcore title coming up next with nobody. Psycho Sally coming to the ring tonight to face the women's, well, the hardcore champion, Casey Nouette. Also, as it turns out, the women's Money in the Bank briefcase holder. Bloodsport tomorrow night. Look at this, marvelous. Look at this. Joe Brony says, "No, I'm not counting that pinfall." Right hand. Look at this. To the outside with a power bomb. Sunset flip, power bomb straight out here to ringside. Get the fuck up out the way here just in case. Marvelous. Referee counting this outside the ring bullshit though. Referee just trying to get some kind of control of the matchup. Marvelous attacking Coyote Kid before the match. And Bud, look at this, Marvelous. Looking for marvelous dreams. Marvelous puts the man to sleep to ensure the 10 count. Wowzers. Bud Marvelous put that man to sleep at ringside. The A-lister, Marvelous Bud Marvelous. Now this thing between the Shadow Syndicate and Marvelously Prestigious started with Marvelously Prestigious. The attack on the Shadow Syndicate after their first matchup. Prompted by, after the matchup, I'm sorry, not the Shadow Syndicate, these two, Bud Marvelous and Coyote Kid, faced off. After that match, Bud Marvelous called down not only Prestige, but Lilith as well, to attack the Coyote Kid. Following matchup, the Nguyen Nightmare teamed up with the Coyote Kid to face Bud and Prestige. After their victory, they attacked Marvelously Prestigious with steel chairs. In a return match from the first setup, Bud Marvelous, as we've just witnessed, putting the Coyote Kid to sleep at ringside, and then sliding back into the ring before the 10 count, and then celebrates it like it's a world championship win. Some fucking people's children, man. Let's kick to it. Next matchup. Hardcore title. Casey Nguyen versus nobody. Literally Psycho Sally. Psycho Sally. Again, we can't. I don't want to call her a nobody. She does have a victory. She does have a win. Here in AoK. And that win is over the current world champion, Megalodon. That's right. Psycho Sally. That woman right there. Went face to face with Megalodon in a dual debut matchup. With Megalodon taking that loss. Luck of the draw, at least for Psycho Sally. The luck of the draw and an opportunity at the hardcore title of AoK. Random opponent, random matchup. This one will be a no holds barred matchup or Extreme Rules. Listen, I'm not sure. I think it's an Extreme Rules match. Not that there's much difference. And the only reason I don't know what matchup it is because I just moved this right before airtime. This match was to take place later in the card, but I had a better idea and needed that better idea to take place later on the card. So, that being said, this is either an Extreme Rules matchup or a no holds barred matchup. It's hard to tell. Let's see if Wayne will tell us. Talk to me, wanker. So listen, man, it's Wednesday night. Straight up, I got my cheeseburger down. We're good there. Lilith dropping off a freshly filled medicinal device. So we're good there. About to take a walk down that Blue Beach haze. If you're picking up what the ace is laying down. Sorry for the microphone noises. I'm trying to get this bitch up out of my face. Ringing the bell, Joe Brony. Locking up. Nope. Casey just going to fire shots straight to the midsection of the challenger. Sour Daydream. Yeah, boy. I'm on about my third or fourth playthrough. I haven't really been messing with it much. It's one of those... I don't disagree with you on that statement. Like, I can't play it for very long. I can't play it for very long. I like it, like, I don't, like you said, I don't enjoy playing it, but when, like, for that short amount of time that I'm playing it, I really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I've even finished a full, like, weekly tower. I may have finished a couple of those. I may have finished one or two of those. I may have finished a couple of towers. I could be lying about that. But I'm super slow about that, so I don't know how many I've actually finished. I played through the storyline. There's a lot of the, mostly for the unlockables, because I didn't, you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, I'm not paying full fucking price for this shit. I do log in. I don't know about every day, but I do try to get in as often as I can throughout the week. Anymore, man, there's a lot of times over the past couple of months, man, that I've been doing literally, like, staying up a little bit later than I normally would after a live stream. and just setting the matches then and there, and then unfortunately not having time to come back to any of it until like an hour before the next live stream. So, or a lot of times even a half hour before the next live stream. So yeah, there's not been a whole lot of like sit down and play through. I do kind of miss sitting down and being creative on it, but also I haven't been feeling very fucking creative on it. Casey got herself busted open. Oh man, she's really starting to pour here. Hold up. The hardcore champ getting busted open by Psycho Sally. We got a cover here. Hold the hell up. Only one on that one. Ooh, ducking out of the way of that kick from Casey, but not enough to get away from the rest of those kicks from Casey in a way. Outside, back inside. I'm not sure what that was. A little 2K trick or treat for you. Pump handle STO. World titles, hardcore titles, tag team titles have gone down with that move, but Casey falling short, at least for the moment. Damn. Into the Spanish fly off of that spinning kick. Joe Brony slaps the mat 2-3 three times. The hardcore title goes nowhere here tonight. Casey holding on to this hardcore title fairly tightly. After capturing the women's world title, she unified the men's and women's hardcore title in a match against Griffin Reed, the Ghost. Winning that match, she then defended that now unified hardcore title against Jack Reason. And here tonight, off of that spinning kick and into the Spanish fly, retaining for the third time, Casey Nguyen. Tell ya, I'm gonna make an adjustment. I don't say make an adjustment, but that'll be coming up soon. That'll be coming up soon. Anyway, back to enough of my behind the stage rambling over here. Former world champion Benny Bing Bong to take on Explosivo. Another member of the Shadow Syndicate. We talked with Benny this evening when he entered the arena. He said he was not too concerned with Torrance Benjamin this evening. Notice I said this evening. Only because he was not booked to face Torrance Benjamin this evening. This matchup against Explosivo. Chef Benny, former world champion. Oh shit. Nah. Torrance, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I have not changed. I just realized I did not change the name on the world title. But that's okay. I don't think we're going to see Ton. We're not. He's not booked tonight, so. Champ. Torrance Benjamin. Attacking that man after a horrendous match with KX. I mean, that was a match. That could have been match of the year had Torrance Benjamin not fucking smudged it all up with his, well, title victory. Yeah, title victory. Like, I can't even say he smudged it up. It overshadowed it. Explosivo of the Shadow Syndicate. Not sure why his entrance is what it is. Why is his music Popeye? I'm pretty sure I heard. Listen. Alright, go back and listen. Is that what it is? Listen, I'm telling you. Go back and listen to that sound. Listen to that thing and tell me that right. There's a section of that that is Popeye the Sailor Man. I know I didn't mishear it. I wish I could. I wish there was a I mean, I know there's a rewind button, but we're not going to do that. There might be a YouTube video about it after I'm done here. I'm telling you. I'm going to look into it, but damn it, I know I heard that. Benny Bing Bong. I will say this much. This is not. I do not envy Explosivo tonight. I know Benny said that he's not concerned about Torrance Benjamin this evening because he has a match with Explosivo. But also, Explosivo is going to take the brunt of not being Torrance Benjamin tonight. And look at this, Benny. Oh, setting it up. What the hell is... Both men jockeying for position up on top for the top rope. And it looks like Benny... Is Benny in control of this? He damn sure is. Wowzers. Taking that man right on top of the coconut. Joe Brony almost getting sandwiched there between Explosivo and the turnbuckle. Benny sent to the ropes. The luchador drops to the mat. And a Hurricane Rana. We got to cover. Hooks the leg. And gets a 2. Side headlock. Nicely done by Explosivo. And Benny moving around to a rear waist lock. Ducking those strikes, those elbow attacks. He's got it cinched in, but Explosivo. A nice reversal, turns it around on him. Yeah, locked in here deep. And Benny. Nice side headlock takedown. Jackass referee move. Clinching in on it. You see it there in the other side of the screen. You see it up in the chat. Check out the MWA Discord. Get all the action that is the action across the MWA. Be it the marvelous... Join us in the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Get all the action that is the action across the MWA. Be it ICW, CSW, or right here at AoK Championship Wrestling. You can get all your answers there at MWA Discord in the chat. Back and forth here, Benny getting back in the ring. Explosivo. Wheelbarrow DDT. High from the top rope springboard into that moonsault across the lower back of Benny, and only gets a 1 count. Former champ still in this fight. Explosivo. Solid drop kick to the forehead, but damn, Benny gets the knees up into the midsection of Explosivo. Collar and elbow, and Explosivo standing Spanish fly. And the Masked Man dishing out punishment to Chef Benny. Goes for the cover. Benny with the kick out at 2. Staying in this fight, but is it worth it? X Factor. Explosivo not going right onto the attack there. Kind of wasting some time, and Benny taking advantage. Big hip toss. Misses with the springboard. Explosivo looking to capitalize. Benny with the reversal mid-move. Turned that Hurricane Rana-like attack into an electric chair drop. Benny staying on the attack after the bitter bite. I was trying to make sure I was on the right track there. And Benny removing the turnbuckle pad. Slamming him chest first into that exposed turnbuckle. And then blocking the referee from putting it back on. Former champion Benny Bing Bong, the chef. Climbing to the top. It could be time. Recipe for ruin. The leg hook. Joe Brony getting a good look at the shoulders and the ropes. You want to talk about ring awareness? I'm not even sure if Explosivo was even conscious when he grabbed that. Explosivo looking to make this his match. And that very well may be the exclamation point on Benny Bing Bong. Take a look at some of this action here. Early stages here. Benny taking this all the way to the top rope. Hits it with that inverted Hurricane Rana. A lot of action in this matchup. A lot of replays to go through. Let's talk about some of the rest of the card here. Is these, if you check out this replay, Hero, they take on Taylor KD. And dig this, #1 contender for the AoK Mixed Tag Championships. We'll see the Higher Justice, Logan Hawk and Mama Logan, take on Geek Demon Incorporated. The Fallen, an American Made. Fatal 4-way mixed tag matchup a little later tonight for the #1 contendership to go up against the Colemans. We'll see a rematch, follow-up match, Celtic Wolf and Vulgar the Clown. Man, what a banger they put on last episode. And we're going to do it again. Amaya of the Fallen to take on Lilith. In our main event tonight, Leon Oscuro will challenge the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion Matt Michaels. One-on-one AoK rules for the Intercontinental Championship. Hell yeah. Let's get to it. The Hero with KX in his corner to take on Taylor KD. Yeah. The tag team known as Risk, as we see Hero in singles action tonight. Bud Marvelous actually kicking off the show tonight, late as always, but here I didn't go, man. Unfortunately, in the long and short of it, I ended up with a fucking migraine on that day. But also, yeah, it just didn't work out for me. Just didn't work out for me the way I'd planned or hoped or dreamed. But yeah, that one hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. A little disappointed I didn't get the meeting, but again, life. You know, it was what it was, man. But, before y'all start feeling down for me, don't. Because our good friend Ken Bouchard was kind enough to make sure that I received something from Mr. DiBiase. So, bam. You know what I mean? Like, I still got Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, in person, digital, whatever, man. That's what we're talking about. The Marvelous Wrestling Alliance trying to hold each other up when the times get tough. Yeah, and that was it. I was like, I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? Like, financially, it was a little risky. And I really, to be fair, I really didn't want to sit through a baseball game. Let me rephrase that. I'm literally, I didn't want to sit through a baseball game with anybody other than you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, Lilith, you know, the wife don't, I'm not a baseball person to begin with, per se. So there's only a few people that's going to allow my weirdness to sit. My wife is not one of those people to let my weirdness sit. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's 100%. But again, like, I just don't do that much. Yeah, because if you remember correctly, Bud Marvelous, the last time you and I went to go to a baseball game and meet a professional wrestler from days of yore, that morning I had a tooth pulled. I had a tooth pulled about 4, maybe 5 hours prior. We get there, do our thing, and Marvelous says, "You want to get a bucket of beer?" Sure. You want to grab something to eat? Sure. What are we going to get? I said, I want one of them big-ass Italian sausages right there. That's a couple of them hot dogs. You got a cheeseburger over there? I'll take that. Yeah, boy. Yeah, fuck it, you're a terrible influence on your pops. All I wanted to do was get Jake the Snake wrestling. I mean, in all honesty, I do think we went through 2 plus a couple of, we went through 2 buckets, a couple of glasses, and a couple of like one-off beers perhaps, but I could be mistaken the one-off beers from coming out of the buckets. I'm not, yeah, 2 and a few singles, so yeah. Because I do remember fucking around with the cups. For whatever reason that was. Oh yeah, then I couldn't figure out why here's the dumb part. The following day, I couldn't figure out why my mouth wouldn't stop bleeding. Like, because you drank a ton of fucking alcohol yesterday, dumbass. What do you mean, why won't it stop bleeding? So yeah. That's the kind of dumb shit we get into. Woo! True story, 100% true story. That is real history. You could probably look that up. In the Book of Ace. And Talon, I haven't talked much during this match about the match. I do apologize to anybody that has a wrestler in this match, Gaming Duelist. I haven't called any bit of your match for you. I don't know how, I am going to jump into this real quick. I don't know how KX is seeing a damn thing with that mask on. But I know he's got Talon's attention as Hero tries to get himself back together outside. He's not doing a good job of, there he goes. Starting to worry about the boy. KX keeping Talon occupied. Damn, running elbow to the forehead while Hero got his bearings outside the ring. Back inside, meets that hell of an elbow. And Hero going to work on those kicks. You don't need to apologize for no distraction. Welcome to AoK, Bud Marvelous. You're good. Off the ropes, missing with that running snapmare. Running mare, I guess. Look at this, fall away slam, holds on to it, bridges the shoulders, and gets a 2 count. Hero. Innovative with that pinfall attempt. Shining Wizard, Hero, oh, Talon rolls right back around, gets the feet up. And Marvelous, if you're not doing it already, there you go, boom. The Hero versus Vulgar tomorrow night for Bloodsport. Bud Marvelous, if you're not already following the people in the chat, if you're not already in there with OTM, if you're not already, please follow Corner Studies, a member of your Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. The brainchild of Bud Marvelous, brought to life by myself, the Ace of Knaves Entertainment, Corner Studies Wrestling, and I am Pootie227. We have your 2K20 whatevers on lockdown here on Twitch. Find us 6 days a week. And Super Kick taking down the Hero for a 2 count, comes up just short. But you enjoy your vacation and all that? Sailing across the ring. Missing with the knee. Stupid bullshit. It's a stupid, dumb thing they did. It's a stupid, dumb thing. You get me all wound up about that. Call me Cracker because I'm salty. We got a cover. And the hero picking up the victory over Taylor Katie. Risk looking pretty good for themselves here. We will see the third member of Risk later on tonight in the main event as he defends his Intercontinental Championship, Matt Michaels, against Leon Oscuro. And kids, we got a #1 contendership coming up next. For the AoK Mixed Tag Team titles. Well, I wasn't there long enough. Bud Marvel may have made an appearance at the Purple Moose Saloon. I bet. Yeah, boy. Yeah, listen. The last time you did that, I believe, was at the ValleyCon. The Sci-Fi ValleyCon, I think, was probably the last time you did it. That was probably the last time you should have done it. That worm ain't no joke. Congratulations on at least attempting it. That's what I say. How many times do I have to fix? All right, so we're not fixing victories anymore. We're not letting victory animations stay for tag teams. Work it. Hey, let's get to this tag team stuff we was talking about a little bit ago. American Made, Johnny Cruz and Alexia. Higher Justice, Big Money Mama Logan Hawk. The Fallen, Alice Angel, and Gabriel Lovecraft. And Geek Demon Incorporated, Corvus, and Empress Scorpion. Empress Sparrow. Where the hell did Scorpion come from? Empress Sparrow. He's just a heavyweight. Bud going into Viking mode for the fall. I hope so. For myself as well. I want to get a... I want to get a day out. I want to get a day. I want at least a day at the fair, man. Woo. Higher Justice gonna be the first ones out in this #1 contendership matchup. I mean, I know they're just opening them up, what, just this weekend and last weekend, so, but yeah, maybe sometime September, I might get a chance. There might be some time opening up there, and situations might fall right for me. Like Freddie Mercury said, man, I need an escape from reality. Uh-oh, Pooty coming in with receipts. Pooty's like, don't blame me. The fallen angels in the ring. Higher Justice waiting outside. Then Johnny Cruz and Alexia, American Made. The Cruz Missile. Really wish he didn't do that in his, really wish he wouldn't do that in his dress blues. I feel Johnny Cruz wouldn't be the man to do that. and here's the thing, and I'm not even military in any sense. You know what I mean? That just, yeah, I was like, yeah, I wish he wouldn't do that in his blues. I like his other gear better. I don't know. I thought I had it set for just his gear to bring that one out only when I wanted it. So I'll have to go back in and fix that on Johnny Cruz. Corvus. And the Empress Sparrow. Geek Demon Incorporated. We'll see if that needs to change going forward. Higher Justice, Fallen Angels, American Made, and Geek Demon Inc. Fatal 4-Way, #1 contendership. Mixed tag team titles. Anything goes. No elimination in this. This is going to be a war. Oh, damn. Down goes the referee. And Joe Brony taking the brunt of Corvus across the noggin. And there's so much stuff going on in this ring. I don't even... Alexia being run down. Yeah, I feel that's a contractual agreement. I feel like that's fulfilling contractual agreements. Ooh, food, what are we talking? Listen, you're in the right place. Benny's Bites right around the corner, don't miss it. Benny's Bites got all the big bites. The little bites you can handle. Benny's Burger Bites are my favorite. You can get them in chili cheese dog, grilled cheese burger bites are the best. Don't miss out on Benny's Bites. Corn dogs are alright. Benny's corn dogs. So listen, Corner, real quick. I need to know. Is Benny's Bites a real thing, or is that just us fucking around? Like, because I get that the brick is a real deal. But is Benny's Bites just, I mean, is there really a Benny's Bites? Just checking. Because listen, if there is, you know me, man. Like, we're going to have to figure out some way to air flight that shit from San Diego. And that's kind of what that's kind of what I really felt it was. Like, yeah, I get that. I kind of felt that's where it all came from. But yeah, I was like, but there is that small possibility that it's, you know what I mean? But also, to be fair, I've never heard you advertise Benny's Bites as you do the brick. Which, while I'm at it, it's in San Diego if I'm not mistaken. You need some coffee and you're in the San Diego area, throw it up there for me corner. Vicious in the kitchen. 95. See, I didn't want to fuck it up because I was going to say 98 and I was sure that was wrong. Listen, this crowd is loud as fucking here tonight, man. And these guys are on their feet around the arena. I don't travel to the West Coast much, but I do know Boo Boo the Prince. That's what what is tomorrow? Oh man, and I'm all open tomorrow. Not all open, but I got to do that work thing on a day I don't usually do that work thing. But that's also because I wasn't doing that. The Holy Terror, yeah boy. You're lucky I didn't think of that first. But I do want to see Prestige and Boo Boo. Look at this, a big cover by Corvus. And listen, man, there's no elimination here. So the final pinfall is the pinfall is the pinfall. The submission is the submission. There's no this match, keep it going. And Johnny Cruz, the Cruz missile. Damn, caught from behind by Gabriel Lovecraft. Surprise return versus surprise guest. Opening match of CSW Bloodsport. Look at this from the top rope. Bulldog and Logan Hawk capturing the #1 contendership for he and Big Money Mama Logan, as they will face off against the Colemans in a to-be-determined date. Johnny Cruz and James Coleman, hell yeah. This is an all-star studded Bloodsport tomorrow night. Yeah, boy. Return matchup for sure. MWA, man, you can find your favorite wrestler across 3 organizations. Your wrestler could be signed on to all 3, perhaps 2, perhaps 1. But the MWA is one of the most except for Torrance. He can fuck off. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm fucking with you, big dog. I'm fucking with you. Don't go nowhere. You ain't even here anyway. I said earlier he didn't have a match. He already left. He done gone. I'm... Listen, man, it sucks because I couldn't get Dwid last year because of the corruption of whatever fucking 2K's issue is. And then this year, I was like, fuck yeah, Corn will be making Dwid. He's up on here, absolutely. And then they're like, yeah, fuck off. Fucking Chapoodle. Wants that goddamn Chipoodle. Fucking dumb. What match do we got going on? Oh, rematch. You guys remember last episode, man? Celtic Wolf. Damn. And Vulgar the Clown. Rematch to be had here tonight. I don't fault him for that. Get your time in. Don't let me hold you back. I know you. I fuck with him because it's Torrance. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, when you're on a media of streamers, streamer's gonna stream. Yeah, the streamer's gonna stream. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I felt that way for a while too. Like, don't get me wrong. I really, like, I didn't even want to stream when I knew that other people. And I was like, yeah, but if I do that, when do I get a chance to stream? Like, what? So yeah. I mean, granted, I just picked 2 days that work for me. So, well. Also, we're all trying to do what we're trying to do. I get it. Vulgar the Clown, man. This guy. No holds barred matchup last week. Tonight, Vulgar picking up the victory last week a little deviously. So let's get into it. Let's get this rematch underway. Look at you, Kenny. We got a collar and elbow lockup. Vulgar forcing the Wolf back into the ropes. I do got to sit down and finish working on that. I did start it is Corvus now, absolutely. The first AoK wrestler. Well, let's put it, the first original AoK wrestler to go on and be represented in game as in real life character. I mean, that has gone on to, you know, independent wrestling outside of, what do we want to call it? Outlaw wrestling. At least for AoK, that's the thing. Like, we did some good, what? What? A lot of prep for corn dog. You put them in the fucking microwave. What are you talking about? How much goddamn prep do you need? And your goddamn hoop tea. You got it. Righteous, dude. Righteous. A lot of prep for corn dogs, man. You toss them in the microwave, you throw some fucking honey mustard on it, you bite into it, you burn the fucking tip of your tongue, and then the next bite you fucking freeze your teeth. Fuckface! Fuckface! Everybody welcome in our boy Fuckface. It's been a while. Welcome back, yo. Right on, dude. I mean, me too, man. Dude, listen, man. Listen. You can do human. I don't even heat up Hot Pockets. Right? They're not even Hot Pockets. In my world, they're room temperature pockets. Like, yeah, it's, in my opinion, it's cold pizza. It's cold pizza. You ain't never ate. Listen, you ain't never ate a pizza that sat on the counter for longer than it should. I don't want to say longer than it should, but after it is cooled off, back to room temperature. Listen, man, Chef Boyardee don't need cooked. You can take that right out the can. I prefer plastic forks. I don't like the scrape of metal on metal. Yeah, Chef Boyardee's come right out the can, man. That's not a... yeah. It's been doing alright, man. It's been doing alright. We had some shit going on. You know what I mean? Life is settling in. We're getting some shit squared up. Stream's been going great, man. We got two guys over here in the chat, Corner Studies and I am Pooty227. Josh, man, these guys have helped me build the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. 3 like-minded individuals coming together, sharing a roster, each one with their own spin. Each one of us giving a different approach to the commentary, different approach to the booking. Same wrestlers, same cross-generational. That's what's really great. There's about 3 different age groups in this, to a point. But yeah, it's check out Corner Studies if you're not following Josh. Follow these guys. You get the same group of chat. I Am Pooty takes over on Monday nights and Friday nights with ICW Wrestling 420 friendly over there. Vulgar with a second victory over the Celtic Wolf. Interestingly enough. There you go. Check out the MWA. That helps me out. I tell you what, Josh, since you ain't been here for a while, fuck face! Let's get this on now. You make me feel like I got Tourette's, man. Damn it. Let's throw it out. Let's throw out a freebie, man, real quick for these trash pandas. Welcome to the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Ace of Names Entertainment brings you live streams Sundays at 8 p.m. and Wednesdays at 9. AoK Championship Wrestling. I am Pooty227 live streaming Monday nights for ICW Monday nights and Friday nights for ICW Friday night. I am Pooty227. Corner Studies bringing you live streams Tuesday nights for CSW Hardcore TV and Saturday nights pay-per-views. We are the Rust Belt Territories, and we are the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Also, check out the Discord over there, man. Get all the information that is the information on the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. Your favorite wrestlers, your favorite chat. It's party time, motherfuckers. Taylor, what's up? Taylor, Jesus Christ. Listen, I can read, I just can't speak, all right? Tyler, coming in. What is up, my man? Welcome back. Can I say it like Spicoli? No, it's gonna come out sounding like the fucking turtle from goddamn Finding fucking Nemo. Nah, dude. Not even close, man. Yeah, not even. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, we're not quite on our regular scheduled. Yeah. So yeah, I fixed him. Good. Great. Tag team champions escorting Amaya to the ring, Leviathan and Gabriel Lovecraft. You seen Gabriel earlier tonight in that fatal 4-way tag team matchup. Yeah, it's become a thing, man. It's become a thing, brother. The Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, that little discussion you and I had on one strange little, you know what I mean? So listen, guys, let me throw you a little backstory on how where Bud Marvelous comes into all this, and I do want to bring this up real quick before I get into the good time to bring it all. I did not know a thing about streaming when this all started. Not a fucking thing about streaming. Had never even really watched a stream, but I knew that Bud did it. And if you're curious about the eye patch over Prestige, he took a hell of a beating last episode. And that matchup against the Shadow Syndicate. Prestige will not be in action tonight due to that eye injury. He will be at ringside because he's a sociopathic, arrogant prick, but he won't be in action per se. Also, I'm glad to see that I have Leviathan back up to 7 foot 400 pounds. That makes me feel better about the matchups. Lilith and Amaya going one-on-one with the Fallen on one side and Marvelously Prestigious on the other. But back to the story at hand. I did not have a clue on how to stream, but I knew Bud did, and Bud was digging what my idea was about the commentary over the wrestling. As a matter of fact, my first couple of live streams were directed to stop actually playing the game and just letting the AI take over. Also, Bud Marvelous's idea. That way we could focus on the dumb shit that I say and less on whether or not... Because don't get me wrong, guys. The OTM was an early follower too, as pals are supposed to do. You know what I mean? There was literally a match of me calling the match, yet me playing the match, where Ace and John had to switch places. He picked him up for a body slam. Damn, Prestige down on the mat. And a cover by Andre the Giant. 1, 2. Get the fuck off me, dude. God damn it. All right, cool. All right, fuck. Yeah, get up, bitch. Get up. Yeah, like, and then I had to switch, and it was a bit much. So Bud was like, how about you don't play the game and you just call the damn matches? And then Bud said, do me a favor. I'll teach you how to stream if you teach me how to do the commentary and how to, yeah, haha. So great, you know what I mean? Now, OC Maryland, sweet, sweet. So Bud put together his first universe, and we did a dual broadcast for him. Joined him on commentary through Discord. There is a, I believe it's here on my stream, here on Twitch. I believe you can find that highlight of that first one. And look at this. Lilith with the big bitch boots. And she might be measuring Amaya up for the unprettier. We got to cover Lilith. Looking to take Amaya fool for 2. Oh, down for 2. So with that first broadcast, we had decided that we could share the rosters from the chat, which is where the original AoK wrestler Big Dog the original Big Dog was from. He was our first crossover. And unfortunately, you know, we decided we'd call the conglomerate, the mashup, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance. It was Bud's idea. Why not call it something marvelous? No pun intended. Call it something marvelous. Why not Marvelous Wrestling Alliance? And unfortunately, Bud, as he said there, kind of fell away from the PC, and things went as they were, and Those of you that have been here know that we picked up. I Am Pooty and I kind of fell into a rhythm of me just lurking in his fucking chat. Because I'm a damn weirdo and don't know how to have social interactions with people. Amaya with another 2. Now, once I got situated and started to figure things out, here's where Fuckface comes into play. Let's not... Hold on a minute. I skipped over something important. Once we got situated, not quite figuring things out, Fuckface came along, and at the same time, OTM was born. The On the Mat Wrestling was born. With its short run. Starting with the new rosters, getting it situated, finding its space. It too fell away as the game progressed to the next year. Creative differences. And then the YouTube became a thing, where we found corner studies. A rope break by Lilith. On another 2 count by Amaya. I know there's a lot of action going on, but the story of the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance cannot go untold. Yes, welcome in, guys. Resubscribe for 10 months. That's what I'm talking about. Now listen, Fuckface for the longest time. Fuckface for the longest time kept this thing going. Fuckface, you'll know him better as Josh Blackwell, the Bulldozer, who unfortunately did not re-sign for 26, and the Toadmaker adds another win for Lilith. Lilith finding a pretty good run here. Replay of the big bitch boots across the articulation of Amaya into the unpretty. Yeah, Nicholas and I were talking about that. Gone fishing. Amaya with the double back somersault with a near 2. Catching Bud's attention. Going after the knee there of Lilith. And I believe right here, the rope catch, the side effect, and the Toadmaker, the trifecta for Lilith, to pick up a victory.
Here is your winner,
Listen, if that jackass in the white shirt hadn't gotten in the ring, there may not be so many boos going on right now. A hell of a matchup between Amaya and Lilith. Lilith picking up the victory. As we head into our next matchup. It's not really a matchup. I think this is supposed to be a promo. Is this not supposed to be a promo? I thought this was a promo. I thought... Oh, damn it. Grizz lost his goddamn... Son of a bitch. Damn it. Catch fish, sacrifice them to the devil. Use the excess fish to sell to the trader to upgrade so you don't die by the demons. Gotcha. Grizz reminding the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, more locally the Neighborhood, that he is the #1 contender to Torrance Benjamin's Devious Win World Title. Cashing in the golden ticket. And when I say cashed in the golden ticket, absolutely annihilating the back of the head of Benny Bing Bong with that briefcase. Hey, listen, I'm not touching a damn thing. Alright? I'm throwing that out there. I didn't touch a damn thing. That was not me. This is all AI oriented. I wish I was smart enough to turn the camera on so y'all can see my hands are above my head. But yeah, take my word, please. The uppercut. And a boot to the head. Listen, why is his hat? Grizz gonna... Torrance Benjamin. Grizz got his... What is... Does he have his... Are those flip-flops glued to his feet? And why is his hat still on? Listen, I haven't seen somebody's hat stay on their head while they're wrestling since Mr. Fuji. I'm assuming this is a non-title matchup. I don't even know if it's... I mean, there's no referee. So I'm not sure... Go out after him, bruh. Whoop his ass. That was your boy Benny he bumped up. The world champion, I'm surprised Torrance isn't wearing that belt, but the world champion, Torrance Benjamin. Alright, so listen, I'm going to throw a little nod out to 2K. For the feedback on their microphone when a big move is hit. When the microphone bounces, it gives feedback. And apparently not every time. We'll give it an opportunity. Now you all got something to focus on. If you need, there it is. If you need help focusing on it, pick up your nearest herbal remedy. Benjamin being turned around face first into the turnbuckles. Look at this, back and forth. Benjamin all the way across, and I believe he may have just blasted the wind out of Grizz Kuklinski. I'm not sure that was... It was anticlimactic. Let's go to the main event. We're just gonna go to the main event. I'm a little disappointed that Grizz's logos were all gone. Guess I gotta fix that. Motherfuckers. Main event coming up. Leon Oscuro versus Matt Michaels in an Extreme Rules match. AoK rules. Haha. I take mine straight to the brain, baby. Member of the Shadow Syndicate, Leon Oscuro. Former tag team champion. Former hardcore champion. Some tasty waves and a cool buzz, man. Hey, I don't have a Spicoli anymore, man. It's been a while. Still have a Spicoli lost horse? No, it all turned into something different over the years. You get a whole lot of like Ted Theodore Logan. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or it gets too dopey, man. Like that fucking turtle I was talking about. Yeah. Can't find a happy medium to hit the Jeff Spicoli. At my age, I'm more like the old man that fucking yells at the teacher that fucking yells at him. Keanu Reeves, baby. That's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movie series. That's right, you heard me. I've been a fan of the Wild Stallions since they were incepted. It's one of the main reasons I use the word dude. It started out, listen, the reason I say dude now is because it started out just annoying people because of that movie. I just said it because, you know what I mean? It was just one of those things. They said it the whole way through the movie, and I knew it would irritate fucking grown-ups, so I started to do it, and somehow it got embedded in my goddamn vernacular to the point where all my friends started doing it and blaming me for calling people dude. And yeah, it just became a thing. Like, at least within my group of fucking preteens. The third one was released, man, I couldn't fucking wait. Like, by the way, the NES game of Bill and Ted is absolutely fucking horrible. Yeah, Face the Music. I really wish that I could have watched that in theaters. Like, where I saw the other two. Like, damn it. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll bring it around at some point. I don't know how far into the future they went in the movie right offhand, but I hope I don't have to wait that long. IC champ. Just go fucking rent it for ourselves. Why not? Y'all can have the popcorn, alright? Y'all can have that. Make them run a marathon, man. Fuck them. Let's do them all. It's longer. Is it only 4 hours for all three? Trying to get Alex. Know how to get John Wick there. Shoot his fucking dog. I'm just saying. I mean, get him there in no time. Steal his car. Yeah, you got it. Intercontinental Championship. Up for grabs. Main event. Leon Oscuro. And Matt Michaels, another member of Risk. We saw the Hero pick up a victory earlier tonight against Taylor and KD. With KX at his side. KX also at ringside for Matt Michaels. Former world champion, standing at ringside here, supporting his team of Risk. Leon Oscuro, a member of the Shadow Syndicate, but no help from him or his stablemates. Big European uppercut by Leon Oscuro. Boot to the chin and a cover. Hey man, tomorrow night, Corner Studies, Bloodsport, Prestige versus Boo Boo the Prince. RWP versus somebody fucking awesome. Damn it, who was it? DeWitt Hellion. Yeah, RWP versus DeWitt Hellion. And that's the two I remember the most. By golly, get the hell over there tomorrow night. CSW, 9 o'clock on Twitch. The Hero and Vulgar, yes. That's what I'm saying, man. You can find your favorite wrestlers across the MWA. See, the idea for some of this, as far as the AoK roster was concerned, was about mid-season to create the other half of last year's roster. I did about half of it at the beginning, just enough to get started, and I haven't updated anything yet. Which means the Hinkeldimers have not returned, the Blackwells haven't returned. Yeah, it's... But also, I'm still trying to find that happy medium for a tag team division. I tried to run it this year with the tag team division, also running singles wrestlers out of that tag team division along the way. That's a little tricky to do, so for those of you that are doing stuff like that, that's a little tricky to keep track of. Over multiple categories like that. That gets a little confusing. But also, I didn't want a strictly dedicated only tag teams. Not when you could do stables the way you can. And I'm always leery about putting too many wrestlers around the ring for stables because it's fucking 2K and I don't want the bitch to crash on me. Leon, Torture Rack, GTS. Are we looking at a new Intercontinental Champion? Holy shit. Leon wasted no time. 0 time. And putting an end to the reign of Matt Michaels. Golly. But that clothesline could have ended the match right there. Risk. A team that once held the World Heavyweight Championship, as well as the Intercontinental Championship. Have no titles in their stable.
Here is your winner, and new Intercontinental Champion, Leon Oscuro.
New title around the way. Title around the waist of the new champion, as the Shadow Syndicate looks to bring all the titles into their domain. Let's check out all the news here for week 3 of AoK, whatever it is, season 6. Marvelous with the attack on the Coyote Kid before the match, and then putting the man to sleep for a 10 count. Chris Kuklinski coming out to tell her to remind the AoK arena and the MWA universe that he is the #1 contender for the world title, and that Torrance's cheap shot on his pal Benny isn't going to go unanswered. As we just witnessed, Leon Oscuro, the AoK Intercontinental Champion. Hell yeah. Let's jump to the next show before we get the rest of this stuff figured out. Yes, sir. I agree with that. Yeah, there's not much you can do other than make the match types change. You can't, I don't, can you do, a rivalry in the tournament, setting? Just curious on whether or not, or how that would work. You can only, so it takes up the whole show. The tournament takes up the whole show. And you only get the first 4 matches. You can only set the first 4 matches as far as who is in it. Those last 4 matches fill in by themselves with the winners of the previous 4 matches as they go along. 1 and 2 take up number 5, 3 and 4 take up number 6, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. The winner of 5 and 6 meet at match 7, and then if there's a match 8, so be it. But yeah, that's, and I think you can only do it at King of the Ring. I think you can only, like, you know what I mean? I think you can only do it as a King of the Ring tournament. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, like. But those empty matches are available to go in and select, like, the match type and some of the match rules and shit like that. You know what I mean? You still can do that. You just can't, you don't have the opportunity to decide on who the fuck gets in those matches. Unless you're not using AI, but that's beyond, that's not what we're here for. Any news, any new news? Yes, week 4. Casey cleared, even though she is competing as the women's, no, there is no more women's hardcore champion. She is the AoK hardcore champion. Wrestling her match earlier tonight. Not cleared. Same with Jack Reason. We will see both of them in action. Perhaps Emma Garcia. We'll talk about that. We're not here for that. We're here for these numbers. And Casey staying at the top of the charts, going nowhere and looking pretty while she does it. Buddy Marvelous at number 2 in the power rankings. Vulgar at number 3 with his victory. Lilith helping Marvelously Prestigious stay in the public eye with Lilith at number 4. Logan Hawk at number 5. The pay-per-view on the calendar is supposed to be the Sabu. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. That's all you get out of it. Like I said, that's, I don't know if you can. Yeah, as far as I know, it's only the King of the Ring. Some dumb bullshit. Might only be a pay-per-view thing. Oh, Buddy Marvelous is running. Buddy Marvelous is running wild. Which one? The bearded one? Just checking. What's up, Nick? Everybody say hi to my eldest. The other half of the Blackwells. The Rocker. Nick Blackwell. Back to those power rankings. Hero moving to number 6 with his win tonight. Leon Oscuro, the new Intercontinental Champion, moving to number 7. Alice Angel to number 8. Along with New End Nightmare at number 9. Number 10, Explosivo. With Corvus at number 11. Chris Chaos at number 12. We haven't seen much of Creepy Chris. Benny Bing Bong falling to number 13. And RWP at number 14. Coyote Kid, quarters of the way through. Coyote Kid at number 15. Amaya dropping to number 16 with her loss to Lilith. The Jaw Dropper, J. Anthony West, sitting at number 17 with Megalodon, the Women's World Champion, at number 18. The Maestro, Thomas Page, at number 19, the MWA World Heavyweight Champion. And number 20, Tafik Tanaka, back on the charts, even if it is the bottom of the barrel. And your honorable mention, of course, Cruise Missile, Johnny Cruz. Let's check out what might be, what could be, and what possibly ain't. for Sunday night. Emma Garcia and Megalodon. We might get that. We might do that just to get it out of the goddamn thing. Yeah, champions suck. Our champions around here suck. Just kidding. Just kidding. Except for you, Torrance. Reverend Ripper and Adam Boone. That might be something. That might be something we book. Might even find a reason for it. Vulgar and KX. Moving right along with that. That's a possibility. We'll see. The Colemans versus Dagos. No. That match isn't going to happen. Celtic Wolf and Leon Oscuro. Look at this. Celtic Wolf takes a loss from Vulgar 2 nights in a row and decides he's going to go after the Intercontinental Champion. What? Make it make sense, 2K. Thomas Page and Logan Hawk. I think we've seen that match, have we not? We'll come back around to that. Buddy Marvelous and No End Nightmare. We'll talk about that. The Shadow Syndicate and Marvelously Prestigious. 8 Superstar Battle Royal. A Women's Battle Royal with Connor Riley. Torrance Benjamin and Grizz Kuklinski in another promo. I don't know if you two should be allowed near microphones. We tried to give you guys a promo tonight and you beat the fuck out of each other. We'll talk about that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But here's the thing, we are just a few episodes away from the Bash in Berlin. That's right, AoK is going to Deutschland. That's about all the German I can remember, unless, of course, you want me to ask you if you are a red pencil. That is about all I can remember. I can tell you that you hate me to say. But other than that, it's about all the German I can remember. Volkswagen. But yeah, some of these matchups will stay. I'm going to think about a few of the other ones. This one intrigues me. We'll talk about it. I kind of like the idea of some sort of something around that. The game has been trying to force this down on us for the past 2 weeks. I may give in to the game's fucking tendencies for this just to see what happens and to shut the damn thing up. We are definitely going to see the Colemans in action, but it will be against Higher Justice for the mixed tag team titles. We're not going to see the tag team, or we're not going to see the Intercontinental Championship, but we may see the world title with Torrance Benjamin and Grizz. There's a possibility that we have a world title matchup on Sunday night. But we also have to take a look and see how everybody handles themselves after Bloodsport tomorrow night. If you're unfamiliar with Bloodsport, shame on you. It's a night of no ropes. Yeah, heard. Bare knuckle, unsanctioned, one-on-one action, Bloodsport. Some of that Jean-Claude Van Damme leg stretch across 2 goddamn chairs. Cinema's longest karate yell. That dude could go on every Jean-Claude movie you ever seen. Ready? Every fucking movie, man. Every movie. There's Steven Seagal. Every Steven Seagal movie, he always tried to do that cool thing where he talked real low and just would repeat back what the guy, like, you like walking dogs? How about I walk your dog? And then break the dude's elbow for real. Like the poor stuntman now had a broken elbow. Every Jackie Chan movie. Like, just leave me alone. And then he whoops her ass with a fucking ladder. Through the ladder. Anyway, that's beyond the point. Like, enough of my ramblings and whatnot. High as fuck over here, kids. But that is all the time I got here for AoK Championship Wrestling. Thomas Page just in time to kiss us goodbye. I'll stay here a little bit longer for Thomas Page. The Maestro in the house. We may see the Maestro in action on Sunday night. Take a look at some numbers. Take a look at where everybody sits just outside of Bash at Berlin. This is all settling up to go to Berlin, Germany. Battle it out against the Bratwurst. Lukewarm beer. Oktoberfest comes early here on AoK. But yeah, I'm going to ditch up out of here. Peace to y'all. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. OTM, I'll see you in the AM. Nah, that's right. You got to put up with my ass for fucking, I don't know, however long we have to be there. Some things never change. The more they change, the more they stay the same. Till then, folks, tune in tomorrow night, Corner Studies Bloodsport. Friday night, ICW with I Am Pooty 227. Until then, I will see you again Sunday night here on AoK. And yeah, that's all I got. Peace.